gonna write for 15 minutes. I'm gonna let you pick a word, and we're just gonna write to it. And it's whatever you interpret the word for, then you're gonna pick a word, and we're gonna write to that for 15 minutes. Then we're gonna all share. And what do you think poetry is? What is your definition of poetry? Just off the top of my head.
What do I think it means? Literally, or what it means to me?
What it means? Now, here's the thing that's important. What is literal? Literal is somebody else made up and said, that's the definition.
Yeah.
That's what it means to you, bro. My class, the way I run this, everything in this is what it means to you, not what it means to nobody else. What does it mean to you?
Poetry to me is just, it's like it's an expressive writing. It's just a way to express how you feel through words.
Is that it? Okay. You don't have to be long, elongated. You can say 3 words, and if that's what it is, that's what it is. What about you?
Poetry to me is I feel like it's like how you feel, basically, or you could write about something. It could be a story. It could be put in music. And it's a form of art too. So.
It is art, definitely. Okay. Now I'm gonna read you y'all what the lyric says. You know, and you both are close. Literary work in which special intensity is given to the expression of feelings and ideas by the use of distinctive style. Now see that part right there, the distinctive style. That means the personalization of this. So when you ask, I like that he asked the literal sense, because the distinctive means special. You know? So the distinctive style and rhythm, nobody's gonna have your style, nobody's gonna have your rhythm, you know, when your thoughts is flowing and all that. Because them are all like you, it's like a snowflake. They say no 2 snowflakes are the same, you know that? Did you know that? Yes, did you know that? Yeah. No 2 snowflakes are ever the same. They're almost like our fingerprints. They're that distinctive. Back to that word again. They're that distinctive. See, you learned something. You know. So, we open it back up. Poems are collectively as a genre of literature. A quality of beauty and intensity of emotion. The quality of beauty and intensity. You know, like a lot of women when they're younger, when they get so emotionally backed up or angry at everything, they write in their journal. That's poetry. You know, to let it out. Your mom's not listening to you. Your friend don't understand you because you're growing, you're changing, you're seeing things differently from people around you. You have to be able to get it out. For us, you know, we got, especially if we live in the city, you got dudes going this way, then going that way. When we all start off going this way. So how do you express to them how you're seeing or want to move differently from what they're doing and what they're seeing? You know? And that's an intense emotion when you realize how distinctive you really are. You know? How, I'm quite sure we've all been in relationships when you and your partner see things totally different. Like, I thought this dude or this girl would have, like, and you try to say it slower and they still don't get it. Like, maybe if I slow it up, they'll catch it. Yeah. Because everybody hears differently. Everybody sees differently. You know? And a lot of times, because of our trauma, our background, we only hear, see, and believe what we know. Rare is the person you can find that is open enough to say, you know what, can I hear your pain? Because that's where it starts. A person has to ask, can I hear what it is you want to express? See, that's when it gets real. You know, because then a person is asking to hear what's inside of you. And when you get to bring out what's inside of you, it's like putting it on the board. There's so much in each and every one of us. And it's jumbled up down there because every day we're taking in information. Every day things are changing. Every day we're coming up with different ideas of things we want to do. So that's real jumbled down here. So when you run into somebody where you can really just know they're going to hear you, you can bring it out and put it out there, then you can see it because we can't see it when it's all down here. So this class is about bringing out what's in here in a safe space and putting it down on here. You know, I've had people do this and cry. I'll cry before, it happens. Sometimes we get deep. I've written some stuff, man, drug up some stuff. It's like, man, I didn't think I was strong enough to lift that. Because these muscles ain't nothing compared to the muscles it takes to come on now. You gotta be strong to pull it up out of there and look at it, examine it. And it's a beautiful thing when you find yourself in a circle where you feel safe enough to do that. So I'm hoping that I'm creating a space and I'm being open and transparent with you so you know that you can be that too. I've cried, I've gotten mad. I wrote one poem, man, I was mad at just the realness of it. And how it happened to me, man. And I got all about it. Cause some pain you just don't want to remember, man. Yeah, you know how you talk to yourself, yeah, put that all the way in the back. Bro, this is as far as it goes. Okay, bust the wall down and push it further. No, we're gonna tear something down and push it further. So, hopefully this is gonna be a healing class for you guys. And poetry is also something regarded as comparable to poetry and the beauty. The music department is housed in a building that is pure poetry, like you said. Music is poetry. Quick share. I didn't understand women, right? Because I grew up around dudes, and I was like, man, well, I've never had a relationship that was just like solid. Like I've had women that love me, no doubt, I've had women that love me, but I wasn't able to really understand why I didn't even want to hear what they was talking about. Like, if you ain't listening to me, and that can't go on. You got to have a connection. So what I did, it's funny you brought up the music. This is how I learned to listen to women. I went and got all the music that our mothers would listen to, our aunties would listen to, and I started listening to them women singers. I went got Whitney, Aretha Franklin, Beyonce, Chrisette Michelle, the list goes on and on. Amy Winehouse, I listen to some rock and roll, I listen to some country women, I listen to women of every genre, except Ray was there. But everything else was a go. And I was amazed that women are telling you exactly what they think, exactly how they feel, and the song can win. But we listening to rap, we ain't even paying attention to none of that. Yeah. A woman will tell you exactly what she wants in the music, and that's the poetry that changed my life and my connection. When I have such a beautiful rapport now with any woman I meet, because I know the pain and I understand also the poetry of birth. Everybody on this planet, a woman had to put her life on the line to bring you here. There is nobody on this planet that a woman didn't give birth to. And she had to put her life on the line to get you here. So when you start understanding that, the poetry of life, man, like my life is beautiful, brother. Like my life, man, I wake up smiling, I go to sleep smiling, I go through my day smiling, bumping. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm locked into the poetry that is life. And sometimes it ain't always that pretty. Sometimes it gets tough. But it's okay now. Because that'll pass. Even the good times gonna pass. Everything's gonna pass. But when you understand the poetry of life, man, it makes things easier, man. When you remember that you're beautiful, and even a person talking that bullshit is beautiful, they just going through something. Yesterday, I had to go somewhere, and meet up with somebody for Dream Live Hope. And when I got to the place, one of the dudes, he was so rude. I was like, the lady like, please excuse us for him. I said, it's no problem. That's something he going through. You can't touch me with that. I'm too far up. People can put that on your plate. That's what he's serving. I ain't gotta eat that. So that don't bother me. And it took me a long time to get to that. So when you really get locked into this poetry thing, you start teaching people, man. Because you're seeing things and moving in a way nobody else is. Everybody's so caught up in this turmoil, this anger and all that. And when you come with that love and that light, like I know I'm shining, man, because I got love. I got love in me. So all that other stuff, it's a battle. Well, if it's a battle, I got two sides. I'm coming over here with this love. I've been over here with this hate.
Yeah.
I've been over here with this hate, man. And I'm good. Ain't nothing going on over there. You can't trust nobody. You know what I'm saying? You can't even trust yourself because you become a part of it. So that's what this class is about. And the guidelines for the class is what you share in here stays in here. No talking while the other person is reading. Respect it. If you don't have a good response to say, don't say nothing. You know, respect a person's feelings. Respect the space. You know, because this is a space for us. And you don't come in many spaces like this, man. You may not have a space like this at home. We definitely got one at work because everybody crabs in the bucket trying to get to the top. You know what I'm saying? That's that hate. If I stop her from getting a promotion, maybe I'll get it. Your work ethic ain't even that. You wouldn't even get it. But people not even thinking like that because they're not moving in poetry, man. So, hopefully today you learn a little more about yourself, about the movement of poetry, about how to walk in poetry. Because life is poetry. Every day you're creating your poetry, your walk, your talk, what you think, how you feel. If you wake up in the morning and you look at the picture of your life, and it's not the picture you want, whose fault is it? Because you paint that picture. If you don't like that picture, you have to make the different strokes to change the picture. That's it. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is you're going to choose a word. Let me get to the clock because it's going to run for 15 minutes. And we're just going to write it. And you get to pick the prompt. Now, say you say, because it's called Who Are You Today? So, like, if you said anger, okay, we're going to write, who are you today in anger? You know, if you say love, okay, well, who are you today in love? Now, even if you ain't in love, you can still write about that. Like, who are you today in love? Today in love, I'm not in love. I'm not yet met a person that I feel like in love. You know, and I've dated women from the bottom, I've dated women from the middle, I've dated women from above. I've dated women from the side, I've dated women from the left, I've dated them from the right, I've dated them in the daytime, I've dated them at night. I've yet to meet one that I'll make it feel right. You know what I'm saying? Or if you are in love, you can write, I've met amazing, mixed with stout. I've met a man that's finally spitting the words out of his mouth. He really about it. I mean, you can do it however you want to do it. It's just, like you said, your interpretation of it.
Poetry in motion, dancing close to me, a flower of devotion, a sway